Hello, my name is Amber Marcusic and I will be speaking to you all about the fluctuating population of the southern resident orcas. To go over some quick information about the specific population of orcas, in the summer and fall months they are primarily found in the Salish Sea, and during the spring and winter months they typically range from the Monterey Bay to southeastern Alaska. In regards to their population, as of July 2021, there are only 74 individuals left in this population. They are currently listed as endangered under the Endangered Species Act of 2005 due to the following threats to their survival: scarcity of prey, high levels of contaminants from pollution and disturbance from vessels, and noise pollution. They are also labeled as depleted under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, which was introduced in 1972. Pictured here is an aerial view of one specific individual from the southern resident population labeled as J17, which shows the progression of the malnourishment this individual has endured due to the lack of prey. This figure shows the probability of oil presence and dispersion within the Salish Sea following an oil spill during the fall of 2014. And the overlap with critical habitat of southern resident killer whales. This picture shows an orca accompanied by a large shipping vessel right outside Puget Sound. Noise possesses a detrimental effect on orcas due to them having to use echolocation. They are unable to communicate with each other as well as locating their food resources, which already are scarce. Pictured here is a graph I found from the Marine Mammal Commission. To give a little bit of a history lesson, the first census of the southern resident orcas was in 1974, which showed 71 individuals, and in the 1990s the population increased to its peak of 96 to 98 individuals after the Marine Mammal Protection Act was established, which stopped the ongoing killing and captures of individuals from this population for marine parks. Thankfully, they have been producing favorable numbers of offspring. From 2012 to 2014, there were 4 births, and in 2015, there were a total of 7 calves documented. Unfortunately, there were no births in 2017, and 1 calf was born in 2018 but died shortly after its birth. But of course, there's always a happy ending, and as of 2020, there have been 2 more calves documented. And I believe recently, according to a brochure I received from the Whale and Dolphin Conservation, that there was a new calf seen with the pod, but I am unsure if it is confirmed that it is southern resident, although the chances of it being from a different pod are very slim. The important question is, what is being done to help this population of orcas? Well, a lot, thankfully. As of 2006, the Northwest Fisheries Science Center developed a research plan that is still underway, in which they are conducting research on the whales and partnering with various academic and nonprofit research groups, as well as coordinating with Canadian researchers. As of 2008, there is a finalized recovery plan, and in 2018, Governor Jay Inslee signed an executive order directing Washington state agencies to take immediate actions to benefit this orca population. In order to recover their main prey species, salmon, there are many recovery efforts underway. In regards to the threat of contaminants from pollution, Puget Sound currently has cleanup efforts underway, as well as regulations in place for prevention of oil spills and response plans when and if needed. Lastly, in regards to disturbance from vessel and noise pollution, there are whale watching guidelines and outreach underway. The Northwest Fisheries Science Center is evaluating regulations of these protected areas. They are attempting to alter shipping lanes. There are some mechanisms in place. There are also mechanisms in place to decrease noise pollution in the area. Considering orcas are an apex predator, they are responsible for keeping a balance in their environment as well as playing a significant role in capturing carbon from the atmosphere, thus playing their part in the fight against climate change. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned something you can carry on with you and share with others.